What is happening, everybody? Good evening. Happy Thursday. This is, let's see, installment April, May, June. This is installment 7 now of Out of the Park 24. It's the 2023 baseball season. We're the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's July 1st. We're in first place. 44-36 on the season. Quick overview of kind of what's going on right now. Brian Hayes currently out on the IL. He's got 4 more days left before he's ready to come back. In the meantime, Nick Gonzalez has been filling in for him at third. And you know what? He's been doing pretty good. Triolo was kind of being that everyday third baseman for the beginning part of Hayes' injury. He wasn't getting it done. Gonzalez was tearing up AAA, so we called up Gonzalez, and Gonzalez has gotten 14 games in, and he's held his own. So we're going to play out this next week or so with Gonzalez at third base. Hopefully Hayes will be back ready to go sometime here soon. Again, 4 days left on that injury, it seems. But yeah, rest of the team playing pretty well. Brian Reynolds definitely just putting together a great season. 139 OPS plus, 2.2 WAR, July 1st. He's going to probably be an all-star. Let's take a look at the rest of the lineup. Carlos Santana, 16 home runs. O'Neal Cruz, 14 home runs. Andy Rodriguez coming along. He's got his OPS plus up to 92. So, yeah, we're putting together a pretty solid season. The bullpen has been a pretty good strength of ours. Starters haven't been great. Overall, the pitching hasn't been great, really, but offense is scoring some runs, and the division as a whole is down. The Reds and the Cubs are both pretty bad. So, just beating up on the bad teams and, putting together a pretty solid season so far. So let's do what we normally do. We're going to play 2 weeks worth of games. We're going to go to July 15th. We will play the Sunday games, which, looking at our schedule that we have, we've got basically two games to play. So we'll be playing this Milwaukee game, we'll be playing this Arizona game, and we'll be simulating through the 15th. So we've got 8, 9, we've got the All-Star break here, so we will go through the All-Star break. Ooh, you know what that means? Major League Draft. We've got the draft. How did I miss this? We've got the draft. So we've got the number 1 overall pick. Who are we going to take? That's kind of cool. So that'll probably be the highlight of this stream. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Again, first place Bucks. Let's simulate today. 44-36. We won our first game of the series against the Brewers. Mitch Keller versus Paul Blackburn. And we lose. Mitch Keller has been rough. He has been rough. All-Star voting update. Santana's 3rd for DHs. And Reynolds is 3rd for left fielders. Those are our only 2 on the board there. But yeah, 8-2 loss. Keller, 5 runs in 4 1/3 innings. Rough outing there. Will Crow, 6 strikeouts and 2 scoreless innings of relief. Not too bad there, but all right. Sunday against Corbin Burns. Johan Oviedo, Corbin Burns. Oviedo's been our best starter. Burns, obviously, is Corbin Burns. So let's actually play this one. Sunday games we play. Santana is a little injured, but it doesn't really affect him too much. We're gonna keep him in. We need the pop. Andrew McCutcheon is a little tired, but just slightly tired. He can still play. We're good there too. All right, let's get this going. Rodolfo Castro on fire. Cool. Ryan, offense scoring some runs. Hard to imagine. Dude, I know. It's been rough in real life. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oviedo has had, like I said, pretty solid season. He's got a 3.44 ERA, 5-4 record. He had that stretch in May where he was basically unhittable. So he strikes out Christian Yelich to start the game. Let's put a 0 on the board here in the first. What do you guys think? So Brian Hayes is going to come back in about 2 days. Do we send him on a rehab assignment for a couple days to get kind of back in the groove? Or do we just pop him right back into this lineup? Let me know what you think. All right, scoreless first. Gave up a triple, but stranded him on third. Let's see if we can get to Corbin Burns. Corbin Burns is first in the NL with 138 strikeouts. But you know what? O'Neal Cruz leading off the game with a double. His 18th of the year. Matt Gorski getting the start in left today. I guess Reynolds is tired. That must be what happened. Oh, and he puts a charge into it. Matt Gorski, 2-run homer. That's what I'm talking about. Jumping on Corbin Burns early. Hell yeah. Let's go. That's a big 2 runs. We need Oviedo to shut him down now. That was Gorski's 7th home run of the year. He's been pretty much strictly platooning with Jack Sawinski in center field, and he's been crushing left-handed pitching. Getting the rare start today against a righty, and yeah, comes up big. Balcom Mike, Prego. Reynolds might be Prego, otherwise not playing. Is that what it is? Hey, nice start though of the game. Swinsky swings and misses. What's new there? All right, let's put up some zeros here. Let's hold on to this lead for a bit. Again, Oviedo's been the best starter to date. Ooh, not a great pop time there from Endy. Get that. There we go. Strand him on second. Oh, hits Keston Hira with a pitch. Ooh, get to that. Get to that. Nope, that's going to drop in. That's going to be a run. Brewers get on the board. Man, 2 outs. You got to execute. Bases loaded now. This is a big at bat early in the game, but like we need to keep this at a 1-run. We need to keep this at 1 run. Matt Gorski. Diving catch and left. What a play. What a play to hold on to the lead. That if he doesn't make that play, that ball gets into the corner, 3 runs are scoring. That's big. Ooh. All right, come on. Nicky G strikes out. We need Nicky G to do something. He doesn't have a whole lot of time left in the majors with Hayes coming back soon. Oviedo not being super efficient that second inning. He threw quite a few pitches there. There's a 2-out double by Luis Urias. Let's make sure he doesn't come around to score. And it looks like he's going to. No good. No bueno. RBI double by Abraham Toro. 2-2 ball game. Oviedo's up to 63 pitches. Ooh, and that's going to give the Brewers the lead. Another double. Oviedo does not have it today. I need a couple. I need a couple more innings out of him. What are you doing, Gonzalez? Throw the ball. Gonzalez with that 36 defense right there. That's less than ideal. Oh, this is bad. Oviedo just getting rocked. I gotta go to somebody already. I don't want to go to the bullpen this early, but I don't really have much of a choice. We're gonna get Kent Emmanuel up. All right, there we go. 4-2. We need to add on here. Cruz walk. Gorski strikeout. Do we want to see if we can swipe second here? Let's do it. Oh, threw it over. We're gonna hold off for now. Hey, move paid off. Walks Choi. First and second for Santana. We could use one of those Santana home runs right here. That's not it. Man, had something going there. All right, so Oviedo's at 78 pitches. Kent Emmanuel is ready to go. I'm going to see if I can steal one more inning out of Oviedo, but he's going to have a really short leash. There's a strikeout. Yeah, so with that base hit, we're going to pull him. 86 pitches, 3 1/3, 8 hits, 4 runs. Pretty bad outing for Oviedo. Kent Emmanuel heading in. Ryan bet the over. Man, you never know, though. You never know. We need the bullpen to shut things down. Oh, man. Wild pitch. We're just not executing with 2 outs. And another 2-out RBI. I think all of the Brewers' runs have come with two outs. Pathetic. Not great, guys. This is looking like a series loss unless the offense can figure something out here. Oh, get down. Get down. Oh, come on. Robbed. Just robbed. Odubel Herrera. Man. See if we can get one more inning out of Emmanuel. Walks Yelich. And it's 2 outs. The 2 outs have been killing me. Don't let it happen again. Another walk. Back-to-back 2-out walks. Well, I gotta get somebody up again. Stevenson. Moretta. Catch that. There we go. Oh. There's a base hit for Cruz. Cruz is the only one doing anything. He's 2 for 2 with a walk. Is that a double play? Nope, fielder's choice. Sat Moretta down for a bit so he didn't get tired, but got to get him back up again. Yeah, Kent Emanuel didn't get the job done, Bucko Mike. He gave up 2 runs in the 4th. I mean, one of them was earned by him. The other one went to Oviedo, but not a strong outing. Time for Moretta coming in the 6th. See if we can get 2 innings out of Moretta. Moretta has a 3.63 ERA on the year, 39 2/3 innings. In some trouble right here, though. God, man, the Brewers are just spraying the ball all over the field. It's been a bad game. Endy just gunned him down, though. Another 2-out RBI. Like, I can't get him out with 2 outs. This is frustrating. I want to know how many of these hits have come with... Is there a thing here for, like, runners in scoring position? No. Ugh. I can't get him out with 2 outs. There's another hit. This is a disaster. Oh man. Well, not a great start to the stream. We got one more game, and then we got the draft. I'm going to get somebody up because Moretta has 18 pitches already. See if we can get through this inning, though. Virtual Jim must be at this game. Yeah, seriously, this is like the Rosati curse right here. All right, 2 outs. Can we actually get somebody out with 2 outs? There we go. I think that's like the first time all game. Not able to get anything going off of Burns, though. We scored 2 runs in the first 2 batters of the game. Since then, nothing. Again, O'Neal Cruz, only guy doing anything. And there's another hit. So Cruz has doubled twice and walked. No, he's doubled, singled, and walked. Doubled twice, singled, and walked. 3 for 3 with a walk and 2 doubles. And Gorski homer. That's the whole offense. All right, Stevenson in for Moretta. Jim Marine. Hey, there's only so many Jims. Like, it's Jim Cherington. Let's just leave it at that. Jim isn't in charge of coaching the players. He's just in charge of constructing the roster. The rest of this, not me. I guess when I'm in the game, I'm technically the manager because I'm, making substitutions and such. But other than that, that's it. There we go. G-Man Choi with a base hit. Oh, Santana. That one's gone. Home run number 17 for Carlos Santana. He leads the team. Can they make a game out of this? 8-4 now. Back to back. It's a Jack. 8-5. Let's go. Let's keep this up. Hey, we just chased Burns. He's gone. Get through. Oh, I thought that was going to get through. Castro against a lefty. Castro against a lefty. Making things interesting, guys. We are making things interesting. 8-6. 3 home runs this inning. All right. Let's put a 0 on the board here in the 9th. Can we get 2 innings out of Stevenson? We kind of have to. We're getting Bednar up. Actually, we got some lefties coming up, so let's do, can we do like a mound visit or something? Yeah. All right. Hey, Ryan, good thing you bet that over. I'll gun him at 3rd. Oh, come on. Gonna have to go to Harleen Garcia with some lefties up here. We need a strikeout. That's not gonna work. Why wasn't the infield in? That's supposed to automatically happen. You gotta be kidding me. That's frustrating. All right. 4-run deficit. 9th inning. 10-6. O'Neal Cruz on base 5 times. Just drew a leadoff walk. Choi with another walk. Come on, Santana. Come through. That's a base knock. Let's go. That should get Cruz home. Nope, they're going to hold him. They're going to hold him at 3rd. We got bases loaded for Jack Sawinski. Come on, Jack. One time. Not deep enough to score the run. I mean, it doesn't matter. We need 4 anyways. All right, all comes down to Endy. Bases loaded. He's the tying run. Facing Devin Williams. 2 outs. 9th inning. Swings and misses. That was a pretty wild game, though. Like, made it interesting there at the end. Huge game for O'Neal Cruz. 3 for 3, 2 walks, 2 doubles. Gorski, Sawinski, Santana, Castro, all homer. Just pretty poor pitching performance across the board. Not much you can do when you give up 10 runs. Look at that. First time hitting 3 home runs in an inning. All right. Let's finish up that day. We've got the Dodgers coming up. 4-game series in LA. Looks like we are officially out of first place. We are a half game back, still in a wild card spot. But yeah, half game out for first currently. So we got the Dodgers. Rodolfo Castro, National League Player of the Week. How about that? 417 average, 3 homers, 5 RBIs. All right, that's kind of neat. Good to see him coming around. He started off a little slow, but he's up to a 114 OPS plus. He's got 10 bombs, 2.2 WAR. We're about halfway through the season, so nice little year for Rodolfo Castro so far. All right, Ke'Bryan Hayes has 2 more days left before he's eligible to come off of the IL. Let's get through this week. Let's see how this Dodgers series goes. There we go. Big series opening win, 6-4. Sawinski homered. Castro with another homer. Castro's on fire. Will Crow, another nice outing out of the bullpen. David Bednar, save number 25. You needed Hedges defense. Hedges is gone. Here we go. G-Man Choi finds it perplexing that he hasn't received an offer to extend his contract. I'm sure it's an oversight, and I want you to know that he'd be willing to entertain offers. Here's the deal. G-Man Choi's had a pretty good season. So, like, we could extend him if, like, we wanted to. Let's just take a peek and see what he wants. He wants 6 years, $76 million. That ain't happening. That ain't happening, G-Man Choi. That is not happening. Would you take a 1-year deal? But I'm also not paying him, like, 13. No, like, sorry, dude. Not happening. Like, no. 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 All right. Another win against the Dodgers. So that's big. First 2 wins. So 2-0 to start off the Dodgers series. O'Neal Cruz crushing the ball. Endy with a homer, but Cruz with 3 more hits. He's got his OPS plus over 100. It's 107 right now. His ratings keep getting better and better and better too. That's nice to see. He started this season with a rating of 46 and a potential rating of 62. And he's now 53 with a potential of 70. So that 10-year, $108 million contract extension looks like it could be coming, and looks like it could be pretty good. Yeah, 6 years. Rosati's wallet is not dishing that out. All right, but on the on the Key Brian Hayes front, he has been injured for quite some time. He is now ready to go. I'm debating on let's finish off this Dodgers series, and then we are going to we're going to have him join us in Arizona. So we're going to put him on a rehab assignment for 2 days. We're going to let him just try to get his swing back. 2 days. And we'll get him back for that Diamondback series. Okay, let's see if we can keep this up, though, against the Dodgers. We're back in first place. We got Rich Hill against Ryan Pepio. Loss. Castro's home run streak comes to an end. He had 4 straight games with a homer. Rich Hill gave up 6 runs in 3 innings. That'll do it. All right, let's see if we can take this series, though. Kershaw versus Keller. Nice win. Nice win. 6-5 victory. Andrew McCutchen home run. Endy Rodriguez home run. Endy's coming around strong. He's picking it up. His OPS is now over 700. First time I think it's been over 700. Keller, 6 innings, 3 runs. Bullpen did okay other than Colin Holderman sucked. Diamondbacks are up next. Diamondbacks are bad. 37-50 on the year. And we are going to make the switch here to Brian Hayes. So Hayes had 2 rehab appearances. He homered twice. He went 6 for 11. Yeah, gonna have to bring him up here. So Nick Gonzalez, you filled in admirably. You know, you started off a little bit better, kind of cooled off here towards the end, but Nick Gonzalez, let's go back to AAA. But hey, good job. He did okay. He did better than Triolo did. Brian Hayes is back. No, Bucko Mike, we can't afford to have Brian Hayes in AAA for that long. We just can't. I know you're not a fan, but can't do that. So we're gonna put Hayes back in his normal spot at third base. Also, Hayes has hit righties very well. His splits. He's got some weird reverse splits. Righties 797 OPS this year. Lefties 25. That gives me kind of an idea. What does Triolo's splits look like? Not great against anybody. I was gonna say maybe we play Triolo at third against lefties, but nah. Henry Davis, by the way, is up in Pittsburgh, so he's the backup catcher. I may need to kind of get him in the lineup a little bit more and just see if there's something there. Let's actually just revisit this lineup real quick. So against righties, we're going to move Hayes up a bit because he's doing well. I do want to, let's see, Davis. We're going to plug him in there. Davis, we're going to plug him in there. Do we want to try Davis out, like kind of playing all over the place a little bit? We could do the same thing for Endy. Like, how creative do we want to get here? Davis is 43 defensively at catcher. Endy's 52. So Endy is the better catcher. Andrew McCutchen could probably afford a few days off here and there. So maybe here's what we do. Against... all right. What's Choi looking like against lefties? He's not terrible, but he could be better maybe. All right, here's what we're going to do. Henry Davis is going to slide in, and he's going to play every other game against the lefty at first base. He's going to be the backup catcher. Like, he's going to be the normal backup catcher, but he's also going to get some time at first base against lefties. What's Santana looking like against lefties? Crushing the ball. Can't do anything there. Okay. Let's just roll with that and see what happens. So Henry Davis is going to be backup catcher, and he's going to spell Choi every once in a while against the lefty. Backup at third. Nah, I'm not doing that because Brian Hayes is playing well against lefties. I mean, not against lefties, but like Brian Hayes isn't playing poorly enough for me to not. Like, the defense is too good. And Henry Davis has 0 defensive rating at third base. So it'd be 0. I think he can learn first base just with a couple games there. So we're going to see how that goes. I don't necessarily want him doing that at third base. Too much room for error. All right, so we've got a doubleheader today against the Diamondbacks. So it's going to be Oviedo and Brubaker against Gallen and Brandon Pfaadt. Let's see how this goes, which means Henry Davis is going to at least play catcher at least one of these games. This is a Friday game. Oh, let's go back in here. We need to set up our minor league system. Okay, cool. All right, let's see how this doubleheader goes. Oof. We got swept. Game 1, we lose 5-4. Henry Davis, though, first career home run. How about that? First career home run for Henry Davis in Game 1. He goes 2 for 4, 3 RBIs. First career bomb. It's in the bottom of the ninth, actually. He hit a 3-run homer in the bottom of the ninth to bring the game within 1. Oviedo started, didn't pitch great. Bullpen looked good. And then we had the second game, got smoked 11-2. No one really did anything. Castro doubled. That was about it. Brubaker got rocked. 2 innings, 7 runs. Bullpen probably could use a really long start here by Roansy Contreras. So we got Contreras against Zach Davies. We're now a game out of first place. Win. All right, that's a nice win. 8-4 win. Gorski homered. Endy homered. Endy's picking up the pace with the bat. He's up to a 735 OPS now. Love it. Love it. Not a bad start from Contreras. 5 innings, 2 runs. Okay. All right. All-Star game rosters have been announced. So let's take a peek at the National League All-Star roster. Who did we get? Oh my God. Will Crowe made the All-Star team as a reliever. He's 4-1 with a 3.15 ERA. Makes the All-Star team. That's kind of incredible. And he's the only All-Star. How do we have a 48-41 team? This is Pittsburgh Pirates bias right here. The 48-41 Pittsburgh Pirates lone All-Star representative is Will Crowe. He's the long reliever. He's my long relief pitcher. And Will Crowe is the All-Star representative. That's ridiculous. All right. Future game rosters are out. Do we have anybody here? Sal Frelick. Sal Frelick makes the United States team. He's been tearing it up in AAA. We got a steal there, I think, when we traded Dwayne Underwood Jr. for him. But that looks to be the only representative we have in the Futures game. So, gonna be a rough little All-Star break for Pirates fans. I mean, we got the first overall pick in the draft, so that's nice. When is the draft? July 11th, right? Okay, so we've got a couple. So it is actually the same day as the All-Star game in this. Yeah, big, huge All-Star snub. I mean, I don't understand how Brian Reynolds doesn't make the All-Star team. The dude's having a really good season. Carlos Santana, too. 17 homers at the break. I mean, come on. Come on. Will Crowe gets in. David Bednar has 27 saves and a 2.17 ERA. And you're going to send Will Crowe over David Bednar? What is this? All right. Bucko Mike. All right, let's get this game out of the way. You know what? Because we have the draft, and that's going to take up a little bit of time, we're just going to simulate this game. We'll just do the one game. So we're going to simulate this final game of the Diamondback series. Rich Hill versus Merrill Kelly. Let's get the win here. We need the win. Need the win. Loss. Diamondbacks kind of crushed us. 15-6. Jesus. Reynolds homers. He was pissed because he got snubbed. So he homers in a meaningless game. Down 15-6. Rich Hill just rocked again. His ERA is up to 7.18. I feel like we may need to almost make a decision with him. Is there anybody in Indy doing anything? Travis McGregor? I'm not calling him up. No, none of these guys are. No one. What happened to Quinn Priester? Where's he at? Where's Quinn Priester at? Is he hurt? Quinn Priester is... Oh, they never sent me an email on this. Quinn Priester, elbow ligament reconstruction surgery, out 13 to 14 months. That sucks. That sucks. No one told me about that. That's no good, because we need some pitching help. This rotation is not looking great. Not looking great. Quinn Priester, God, that hurts, because we don't really have anybody. We don't have any pitching prospects in the upper level of the minors doing anything right now. All right. Well, let's draft. Draft is tomorrow. Let's simulate today. We got the draft coming up. Adam Duvall won the home run derby, so if you care about fake home run derbies there. Luis Ortiz is an option, Bucko Mike, but again, not pitching great. He's just not. I could call him up, but he's got a. The dude's given up 4 or more runs in 4 of his last 5 starts. Is he going to do any better than Rich Hill? I don't know. You're right. L1C4. There we go. Adam Duvall. All right. Let's do the draft. Let's get this draft done. First year player draft. So really, see what the scouts say. First year player draft. We've got the first overall pick. Let's go to it. Let's see what we got. First pick. All right. So if we're just going strictly, we're going to go all players. Position, all players. Okay. Dylan Cruz looks good. There's a couple ways to go here. Scouting accuracy. What's nice here? Scouting accuracy is here very high on all of these guys. So, Eric Batonti, high school shortstop. Scouts love him. But scouts also really like Dylan Cruz. So we got an 80 potential on a 17-year-old high school shortstop. We've got a 78 potential on Dylan Cruz. Paul Skeens also 71 potential. So Jim gonna get cute here. I think what I gotta do. Gosh, look at that home run power for Cruz. Those all look good. He looks like he's gonna strike out. But the plate discipline looks like it's going to end up being nice. The home run power looks awesome. The contact rate looks good.
I found this on the web.
Siri doesn't know what to do. Let's do this. We're going to ask the scouting director what he thinks. He says, take Dylan Cruz. We're going to roll. We paid our scouting director a lot of money to make sure that he gets us the right guys. We're drafting Dylan Cruz. All right. Dylan Cruz off the board. Whew. We're going to auto draft to our next pick. Okay. Let's take a look at how the draft's gone. So Cruz went first. Max Clark goes second. Jacob Gonzalez third. Paul Skeens drops to fifth. Who was that shortstop? That high school shortstop kid? Batonti? He was the 31st overall pick. So he dropped kind of far. Okay. Interesting. So it's back around to us. Back around to us. We've got this is still the supplemental pick. Pick 16. We're going to see what the scouting director says. Scouting director says to pick Ty Pete, high school shortstop. I mean, he looks pretty good. Looks pretty easy to sign. Doesn't want a lot of money. 58 potential, like contact guy with some pop. We'll go with that. We'll go with him. We'll roll with the scouting director. All right, second round. There's a catcher there. High school catcher. High school catchers typically don't work out well in this game, though. I'm not going to go that route. I'm going to go with this college second baseman. He looks like he's kind of just solid all around. Colby Halter. Yeah. Or there's this high school outfielder. This guy doesn't look bad either. I'm going to go with this guy just because he can play short. I like his ratings better too. Brandon Winokur, high school shortstop out of Fresno, California. High school catchers don't usually work out in this game. It's true though. High school catchers, I feel like they just tank. See, like no one even took him. He's still available. He's still available now in round 3. So he's telling me to take him again. You know what? Third round, worth the gamble in the third round. All right, rest of this I'm going to auto draft. Rest of these guys, it's just a crapshoot anyways. But we drafted Dylan Cruz. Let's go into negotiations. Slot is 9 million. Cruz wants 9 million. Let's let's just give him slot if that's what he wants. Good with that. We're gonna save money here with this second pick. This guy slot's 2.3 million. He only wants 150,000. So we'll do that. Another below slot guy here. This guy wants slot, so we'll give that to him. Who else we got here? Liam Peterson wants $800,000. Yeah, I mean, what? It's just money, guys, right? This dude wants $850. My 10th round pick. This dude wants $650. I mean, let's see if we can talk him down a little bit. How about that? $750. All right. See how that goes. I mean, I drafted some pitching, just not up front. Okay. Draft is over. We got Dylan Cruz. Hopefully he can kind of fast track through the minors. We can get him up here pretty quick. We got a couple off days here. Ty Pete has signed. So we're going to go ahead and plug him in the Florida Coast League, the Florida Complex League. Ty Pete, first round pick, supplemental round, 45th overall. He has been inked. All right, so he's the first guy to sign. Other guys sometimes take a while. We've got, it's July 14th, so we got 2 more days left in the stream. We are 1 game out of first place. Let's just take a peek to, again, in Indy. Yeah, I can't call up Ortiz after he's been just bad for so long. I can't. I gotta wait till he figures it out. All right, July 14th. Keller versus Logan Webb. Gosh, loss. Max Kranick also setback in his recovery from Tommy John surgery. I mean, not a huge deal. He's not good. So, fun fact: I said something about Max Kranick on Twitter once about how he sucked, and he liked the tweet. He liked the tweet. Liam Peterson has joined the team. He was the 6th round pick. High school arm, Florida Complex League. So that's probably where he belongs. So 1 more day here. Last day of the stream. We're 2 games out of first. We could really use a win here. Brubaker versus Alex Wood. Another loss. Crap. We did get another draft pick. Although he did not like the offer. Josh Tiedemann did not like his offer. He wants more money. So I think I offered him $500K. Let's just give him what he wants. All right. Well, that's the stream, guys. Let's do a quick recap here. I want to look at our minor league system, just kind of top to bottom, see how everybody's doing there. Before we kind of shut things down. Jesus Mesa in the Dominican Summer League, not really doing anything at all. He's 12 for 90. Gosh, yeah, he's gonna take a while to develop. He's 16. Signed him this year. But he may need a year. He may need like 2 or 3 years down there in the Dominican Summer League before he moves to the States. Termarr Johnson, that's what I want to see out of him, is a little bit more hitting. Looks like he's getting there. I don't think he's quite ready to move up to Greensboro yet. I always like to see players get to like that 2 WAR level before moving him up bumping him up. So, yeah, give him a little. Hopefully by the end of this month, I can bump him up to Greensboro though. Sal Frelick has just been crushing the ball. He's got a 148 OPS plus since this trade. The contact is off the charts. I just don't have a place to put him right now. Everybody in my outfield is hitting. So I just don't have a spot for him. The only thing I can think of is I could platoon him with Andrew McCutchen. But what's Kutch's splits look like? So Kutch is crushing lefties, not doing great against righties. So that's an interesting choice here, because right now I basically have Connor Joe just wasting away on the bench. So I don't really have a spot to play Connor Joe. I feel like I'd be better off in the long run platooning Frelick and Kutch than just letting Joe waste away on the bench. I think Joe has some options left too. Yep. All right, here's what we're going to do. Connor Joe, AAA. Sal Frelick, promote to Pittsburgh. Lineups versus righties. Sal Frelick. Boom. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Okay. There we go. Let's head back to the minor leagues. Sal Frelick deserves it. 100%. 360. He's hitting 363. 451 OBP. 516 slugging. OPS plus of 148. Like, I got to call him up. I got to give him some playing time. So that's what we're going to do. Kutch hasn't really been doing that great against righties. Getting older. He's still hitting lefties. So let's let him keep doing what he's doing well. And Frelick will get the starts against righties. All right. Malcolm Nunez, he's heating up a little bit because he was terrible. He's up to 20 home runs in AAA. Another guy, though, where like I don't really have a spot for him right now. Like G-Man Choi and Carlos Santana are both playing well, so I don't really have a spot for Malcolm Nunez right now. So I'm just going to let him cook and simmer there in AAA a little bit more. But the power... You gotta like the power out of Nunez. The rest of his game could use some work. Peguero is playing okay, not hitting all that great though. Axial Plaz, this is your boy, Bucko Mike. He is in Bradenton in the Florida Complex League. Playing okay, like especially for a 17-year-old in the States, playing well. 289, 386, 447, 107 OPS plus. He is playing well. Ty Pete, who is our newest member of the organization. He's played 2 games down in Bradenton. He's not really doing anything yet. We already know about Nick Gonzalez. We just demoted him. Rodolfo Nolasco is hitting the ball pretty well in Greensboro. We did promote him, so he's not doing too bad. Let's see who else. Polanco, not doing anything. Tony Blanco Jr. is hitting the ball. Okay, you'd like to see more power out of him, but his power potential looks nice. Sung-Chi Chang, not doing anything. No one else here really all that intriguing. And Manuel Torrero, but he's in, what's he in the DSL for? I mean, he's crushing it in the DSL, but yeah. All right, let's look at pitching. Can I have one decent pitching prospect be doing something? Sung Hyun Yu, nothing. Bubba Chandler, nothing. Thomas Harrington, nothing. Luis Ortiz, nothing. Colin Selby, nothing. Chase Lee, this is the guy I just acquired in a trade with Texas. He's doing okay. Jared Jones, nothing. Solometo, Solometo, 9.77 ERA. This is rough. I don't know what's going on with my pitching. These pitching prospects are terrible. Carmen Majinski's doing okay in AAA. Like, he's my best performing pitching prospect, but he's not like good by any means. Michael Kennedy, terrible. Mike Burrows has been solid, but he's also been in Altoona for the most part. Yeah, I'm not feeling this pitching. These pitchers, you guys. Well, that's where we need help. Our offense actually isn't that bad. We're 6th in runs scored. We're tied for 12th in runs against. So right now the pitching is what's kind of hampering us. 48 and 44. We're 3 games out of first place now. We're in third. We're actually 3.5 games out of a wild card spot now. So pretty rough stream, you guys. We started the stream off in first place. We're now in third. We're 3 games back. Plenty of time to go. Hopefully Sal Frelick can kind of provide some life into this team now that we've got him up. Again, Cruz is starting to heat up. Endy Rodriguez is starting to heat up. And actually, Endy, if you look at him, his ratings keep going up. So Endy in March was a 49 rating with a 58 potential. And then in May, he was a 51 rating with a 63 potential. Now he's a 59 rating with a 69 potential. So Endy Rodriguez is turning into a stud. Henry Davis in his first, kind of limited playing time in the majors, crushing the ball. He's started 4 games so far. He's hitting 333, 375, 600. He's got a 975 OPS. Loving what I'm seeing out of Henry Davis, and it looks like he can turn into like a half decent first baseman if he keeps playing the position. So fielding stats, he's played 1 game at first now and 3 at catcher. So, well, thank you all for tuning in here, guys. Appreciate all the comments throughout the whole thing. Fun stream, good draft. Dylan Cruz officially in the system now. We still gotta lock him up, but we offered him a $9 million signing bonus, so I don't see any issues there. I'm excited to get Dylan Cruz into the system. Probably gonna start him off in Greensboro, honestly. Start him off in Greensboro and see if we can kind of move him through pretty quickly. But appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your evening. We'll talk later. See ya.